Hey, y'all. Welcome to
Hello,
Shadeinthecity. I'm your girl, Treese.
it's Nels.
And today, y'all, we are jumping into our review. Y'all, it's fresh for me, too, so I'm excited. We are basically tuning into the review of season 3. I'm sorry, my phone is on, y'all. Season 3, episode 5, No More Second Chances. No more. For a lot of people.
Apparently.
So if you haven't already, please make sure that you've hit the like button.
And the subscribe button.
And y'all, we're gonna play this intro and then we're gonna jump right into it because it was so good. And we gotta get into the meat and potatoes of it all. And where is my intro? All right. I'll bother with the other stuff later. But anyway, yeah, like I said, I don't want to waste no time. So I ain't even gonna run the other, original intro. But anyway, so we open this up, y'all. Like I said, this is fresh, meaning like I just finished this like maybe 20 minutes before I jumped on here. So I think where this energy is coming from. And hey, y'all, what's up, Jeremiah? Thank you.
Hey, Jeremiah.
Coming through.
My predictions came out. Hi, Naya.
Naya. Hey, we missed you. We missed you. Thank you for coming back. Now, we open this up. Jen Sullivan is questioning Monet as to what happened to Whitman and why she thought he was there. And as we know, Monet is telling her, Whitman's been stalking my family ever since, basically Zeke was hunching on Carrie. So, that was a good excuse. And then Davis reminds Sullivan that basically, y'all have documentation.
All this in your file, so
right. So why do this again?
And it's not illegal to do it to trespassers in the state of New York.
In the state of New York. Right. So then basically,
are we done here?
Right. Now, what I love is she's like, okay, one more question. So how was it possible that you could shoot him and he was charging?
Well, she was like, how did you have a chance to go get your gun when he was charging at you?
But I thought I was like, oh, look at
that was good. That was good. Thought, okay, Jenny, this is why you got the job you got.
Right. Because it's definitely not a sex. So yeah, she says, and then Monet tells her that basically she heard Diana scream. I think
while she was upstairs, she heard Diana scream and she automatically went to go get her gun before coming downstairs. But what I thought was dope though, she got a chance to come up with that because Lorenzo jumped in. And he's like,
oh yeah, that was true.
Why are you coming after her? Like, her. She's the victim. And because I was like, oh, Monet, what you gonna say? What you gonna say?
So can I just say, even though I don't want to mess, obviously y'all have watched it and I don't want to do no spoilers, but maybe for the people that join us a little later, but I do think that it's kind of messed up. Here she is, Lorenzo got her back. He riding the dying.
Let's not do that. She had his back for how many years?
Let's not do that.
Let's not.
Here we go. Now, basically, after they get off Monet, and I believe Blanca Rodriguez was
in the other room with Diana,
and
it went just as bad as it did with Jenny because Sax was in there, and Sax was like, "Yeah, we ain't doing this."
Yeah, we're not doing that. Basically. So that's where we were with that. Then Davis warns. Hold on.
Jenny was shook about Whitman getting killed. She was
getting killed. She was drinking on the job. Yes, they were. Yes, they were. And you know what? I also think it has a lot to do with. I don't know if Jenny was around, but let's really talk about it. If we've been in power since the beginning, they've been seeing a lot of their co-workers die.
That's why I'm like, I can't blame her. I'm look. She did a good job looking stressed.
Right. She did. Now. Davis warns Monet that basically she needs to be a little bit more careful with her business and how she rolling because right now things are hot and basically make sure her family's alibis are tight just in case they have to go to court. Now, she lets him know that she got rid of Whitman's files and he asks, what's going on with the whole Lorenzo situation, and she lets him know that she was wrong and has moved on from her original, her original suspicions.
Now, did you believe that?
Oh no, I knew Monet was playing in his face. The issue was when Lorenzo gets popped, she didn't want to be looking like, because again, things are hot for her right now. So she had to kind of get him off the trail, even though we know Davis and we know he's going to add 2 + 2 makes 4, Monet.
Because he's a lawyer.
Right. Again, I would hire Davis. He a little crooked, but I would hire him. However you get it done, sir. I don't care.
Those are the best lawyers.
Now, anything else about that you wanted to add or no? Okay. So now Harper decides to bring Tate.
Brought in her little cut buddy.
I'm not mad at it. I believe that, as in a relationship, or
I think you like his hoish ways.
Situationship, you should support your other person. So I'm all with it. And they basically discuss how, America is supposed to be the land of second chances. And, I didn't get too deep, but you probably got deeper than I did.
Not really,
I basically said that they talk about inequality and how a lot of stuff in this country was founded based off of inequality and, racism. And during the discussion, Tariq gets a text from Monet asking him to find out where international.
What up, Reddy?
Hey, Reddy. Welcome. So and find out where International Guapo was the night Zeke was murdered. And I was just like, I don't know. For a while, it threw me off. I was like, Guapo. Now they calling him IG. It was just a lot. I was like, can we just say
IG, International Guap, IG?
I'm sure you understood. I said I'll just write it down. Nails will go into,
because they just like how you want to call people, you want to shorten people's names too.
I guess. Now, Tariq tells Tate that he has some useful information for him and that he can share with his Fed friends.
I like how Tariq used him finally.
Yes, he was like, "Let me show you how to use
all the damn time."
Well, I can't say let him, because if anything, Tate showed him better than he can tell him. Let me show you how to switch it, flip it, and reverse it. Now, he tells him about the International Guapo and how everyone suspected him for killing Zeke and said, it was to get back to kill, I guess, the whole GTG situation. When they start doing all these numbers and letters and abbreviations for these people, I just can't. But now he's dead. Dun, dun, dun. So Tate tells him he'll pass the information along and text.
Wait for Tariq to walk out the class before he sent that text.
And my notes say he texts Jen, but that's wrong. He texts Blanca, right?
No, he texts Jenny.
Okay. So he did text Jen. I was like, am I wrong? Because I thought Blanca was the one that was really in his behind.
ASAP. He's like, before he even.
I was gonna say, I don't think Tariq got out the classroom before.
Not at all. He's like, I got something for you.
Right. So then Uncle Lucas, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I was calling this man Edward the whole time, and until the caption, and I was like, his name is not Edward.
No, remember we called him Uncle Luke because
don't stop. Okay,
they told us last week that it was Lucas.
Okay, you're right.
Uncle Luke.
So Uncle Lucas and Keke, I think that's her name, Keke.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't want to be like stereotyping, like she looked like a Keke, so I didn't want to do that. So they're getting ready to give the presentation to RSJ, and they discussed taking a trip on his private jet to go meet with some investors. And apparently
an Italian tech company named Navona.
Look at you. Nails is on it, daggone it, because I ain't got
what? I really like this scene. I love that scene.
Oh, I love that he put Uncle Luke in his place.
He always
told him he needs to backpedal and pussy pop somewhere else.
You know what? It wasn't even just that he put Uncle Luke in his place, because he always does. It was that he did it and gave Tariq and Effie an opportunity. I said, "Oh, all right, RJ, that's what
I'm here for it. Love it. Let's do it." So now, RSJ reminds him, or basically as he's like, "Oh, I think Tariq should go," and Uncle Luke was like, "Nah," you know what I'm saying?
He's basically like he ain't, he ain't experienced.
He's small fries. He's small.
Exactly. He's like, oh, but he was big enough to get me though.
Right.
To get my business.
So as Nell said, he ends up working out a deal Effie because she's
really.
in her
Not really
robotic.
got a deal. He kind of just, this is what's happening. And you gonna stay your ass here, white boy.
No, but I'm saying like Tariq works out a deal where he gets Effie
Yes.
on board. And I thought that was cute. I was like, well, when my man take trips, I don't get to go. He don't work out nothing.
And it was supposed to be, you know, an opportunity for her as well. It's not just, you know, we going to Milan. It's like, you know, you're in robotics class and we're going to a tech company, you know, like she could learn something.
I guess that's why I don't get to go on no trips. Okay. So Tariq,
he probably would have, I mean, that's what he sold them, but you know, he probably, even if he didn't, RSJ said you don't need to sell me. There's plenty of room for a +1.
Right.
So he,
I mean, when you got a PJ,
I want my girl to go.
Right. So now Tariq meets up with, oh, hold on, am I tripping? No, and then at the end of this meeting, the big part is that he gets a text from Tate basically calling him a lion up.
So now he knows, since he's with the feds, that whatever information he gave is incorrect because Tate is basically calling him a liar.
And I was like, well, the only thing I didn't like about this whole particular scene is that they never like brought Tate back in to be like, okay, so why'd you lie to me? You know what I mean? Like, but I guess
because he was just being used. It was just, you know, he was just being used. That's all.
I'm just saying.
And who did he go meet up with right after he found out?
Monet.
And
apparently it's been a while.
Huh?
I said, apparently, according to Monet, it's been a while.
A while what?
Since they met up. Because Tariq mentions the last time he saw her, Whitman was still breathing.
That wasn't that long ago.
That wasn't that long ago. It was about a week ago.
But yeah, she basically lets her know that IG was in DR at the time Zeke was what I don't know what I can say. Unalived.
Yeah, at the time he was unalived.
Yeah, so couldn't have been him. Then of course Monet goes to meet up with Kane. She just going down the list.
I love it. I'm not gonna lie. I love Monet's like strategy during this whole like episode. Everything was, I mean, she's really, but it was, you could see it like how she was lining up everything. And I was like, God, Monet is good.
So she gets Kane outside in the car. He like, yo, why we been in the car? Like, what's up? She like, who the hell told you IG killed Zeke? Daddy told me. She like, and you just believed him?
And he's like, well, yeah, that's my daddy.
Right? He ain't no random nigga off the street.
Right.
So, you know, and he's like, basically, you know, he basically said that the GTG, after what we did to them, there was a hit out on us. So it only makes sense. And he's like, and she's like, yeah, okay, like, all right, nigga.
But as we know, Monet knows it's bullshit.
Yeah.
So then
Tariq on the tarmac.
Yes, he's on the tarmac, or I said the hangar, but whatever, tarmac hangar. It's all aligned. They're getting on a PJ.
They get on a PJ. That's it. That's all that matters.
Right. That's the point that matters.
He met up with RSJ. I'm sorry, I'm live, y'all, but I gotta go. 1 second.
Oh, I was gonna say turn your camera off real quick.
Okay, hold on.
Can you do it?
My baby's at the door. Hold on.
Oh, okay. You know how she do. So yeah, as we know, Tariq meets up with RSJ at the hangar, and then Effie, as we know, is joining Tariq, and they, you know, being cute, taking selfies outside the plane. It was really cute. I would have probably done the same thing, even though I felt like that was a little bit hot in a way to be doing that. But you know, they plan to discuss more about Effie's strategy in going into this meeting with these Italians as they get on the plane. And Brayden is basically looking to get to Italy to turn up. And as he's running to the jet, he drops his phone and Keke picks it up, only to see that he has several notifications from his Crash Coin account. And meanwhile, Effie, well, I said she was outside the PJ taking selfies. But yeah, so I wonder what Keke is going to do with this information. I felt like they kind of left that open. I guess we'll see.
I think she's waiting for a private moment to
Jeremiah, where you at? What is Keke
to talk to him about it? I know, Jeremiah, you've been quiet.
Yeah, what's gonna happen? Because I thought that was
interesting. He's like, all I had to say was I was right.
Right. He was like, I just wanted to stop by and let y'all know that where everything I said was right. Again, it goes to our point. We know you're on the payroll, but we ain't gonna mess with you because we want you to stay on the payroll. So now, Jen, Blanca, and Sax, as we talked about, are all sitting around drinking on the job, upset because they felt like they should have listened to Whitman originally about Monet, and now he unalived.
And Sax is like, well, you know, he could have been in some criminal activity. You know, we don't know that she just killed him just to be killed him. He could have been in it. They was like, we would expect your corrupt ass to say some shit.
Yeah, like exactly, because we know that's how you move. Now, Jen believes, you know, Monet killed him because he was on to something. And Blanca brings up the Russian that they found unalived and believes the Tejadas had something to do with it in order to become the connect for the Castillos. And I was like, oh, look at Jen.
They on to it, ain't they?
Or no, was it Blanca or was it Jen that came up with that strategy?
No, Blanca. She's the one that pulled out the file.
Right.
And showed her.
Blanca mentions that they have seen the Castillo's cars outside of the Tejadas penthouse, and Sax says they're reaching, basically, and Sullivan wants to know who's supplying Tariq and the Tejadas with drugs, and says Davis has to know. He has to know. And if you want some of this cooking,
basically,
you better find something out for me. And I was like, well, can I just say, I think we was all waiting for it. But I am just so over this Sax and Jenny loves supposed to be situationship, whatever this is. I'm so over this. And I'm happy that it ended. I'm sorry. Spoiler. I'm happy that it ended.
What?
Jeremiah said Keke is going to find out Tariq and Braden are selling drugs at Weston Holdings and use it as leverage. And then Tariq or Braden are going to have to kill her because she knows too much. You know what? Because you haven't been wrong yet, I'm not gonna say.
I mean, kill her though,
right? Because my whole thing. Hold up, let's see what Naya got to say. Naya always got something good. I can't forget when Dre punched the hell out of Blanca season 6. You know what I mean? He really did. Dre, you know, what's his Rotimi? Is it Rotimi? His real name?
Oh, Dre. I was thinking of Drew. Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yes, I do remember that. That was funny. Now, okay. So I hear what you're saying, Jeremiah, but I just don't know if it got to be death. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, especially after what we're going to get into when we find out and he realizes, I think Tariq might slow down on the killings is all I'm saying. That's just my thoughts. Maybe I'm wrong again.
After what he finds out at the end, too. True.
Right. I think he might slow down on the killings. But, Jeremiah, you ain't been wrong yet. So I ain't going to go against you. I wouldn't bet against you. That's all I'm going to say. Now,
so then Kane is out drinking with Lorenzo.
And I was really sad because I was like, this is the first time we've ever, aside from last episode, this is the first we actually see them like bonding. He's actually treating him like something.
They want to make you love him. They want to make you love him, you know.
Keke is the girl in the pit.
In what pit?
In what pit? You lost me.
Yeah, I'm confused.
What are you talking about?
Freddie, what you talking about?
And then hold on. I feel like Naya said something. But oh, here you go.
I think Keke want to go join in. She money hungry.
I agree.
Well,
I agree with that. Naya. Absolutely.
You know what? She might be on something.
She like Effie. She got something she need to pay off, or she want a certain type of lifestyle. And yeah, she gonna get it how she live. I ain't mad at her.
She really might be messing with Brayden, hoping that he might be a payday too.
She ain't dumb. You think Effie messing with Tariq because he looks so good?
Yeah.
I don't. She know he come from money and he got money and he's still making money. She know he got that trust.
I think in her mind that's just a plus, but I think she actually like him.
I guess. Again, Effie has always been about self. The pick Effie took at the Italian.
No, that was Noma, the Italian dude, and their kid.
Yeah. Oh, Mike is on to something. I think Mike is saying, I'm sorry, M. Brady, I'm putting your government
Oh,
out
he's
there.
saying he thinks Keke is the little girl in the picture.
Yes. And I actually like that narrative.
Wouldn't it be
Jeremiah,
crazy
where
if it
you
was
at?
Effie though?
Jeremiah, where you at? What do you think?
Wouldn't it be crazy if it was Effie?
The orphan? Yo. Now we
I
got
don't
so
know.
many. Okay.
Mike got my mind running
So
now.
let's talk about it collectively. So do y'all think Keke is the girl in the little girl in the picture? See, now we really spoil it. So y'all think Keke is the girl in the picture, or do we think it might be Effie? Because now I feel like we don't know where Effie's parents been. I like where this is
Said
going.
I tried to tell y'all.
I like where it's going. What you been? She said, I tried to tell y'all. Yes, you did. Why is it not popping up? Why is it moving slow like that?
Reddy, why you think it was Keke?
Yeah, Reddy. Why do you think the little girl in the picture was Keke? Because now I'm with Nels. I like the narrative that it might be Effie.
That it might be Effie.
Jeremiah said it might. Look, I like the way he said. Any other time he's sure. Now it might be Keke. Jeremiah, you ain't fooling nobody. You just don't want to lose that paycheck. I ain't mad at you. So
hurry up with them Twitter fingers.
Right.
You need to know why you think that.
Oh, why does he think it might be Keke?
Mm-hmm.
Effie did know how to speak Italian when she was with Tariq. Naya.
All right, Naya.
Look, here you go. Mello said it ain't Effie.
I hater. Why you hating on my narrative, Mr. Right? Don't jump in and just
God.
He ain't say hi, no nothing.
So Mello, so do you think
all over my narrative?
So do you think the little girl could be what's the name? Keke? Since you don't believe it could be Effie? And Jeremiah is just having a fun
right.
laughing.
Like, y'all over here playing the guessing game, and I already know.
Right. He's like, I don't know what I told y'all it might be.
Right. Just go with what I said.
Right. So while we're waiting for M Ready to get back to us, as we know, we see Drew and Gordo. They are just Is that not them? I thought that was the next scene.
Payne and Lorenzo was out drinking.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that. They were out drinking.
Yeah,
it was
Payne
a
Lorenzo was out drinking.
Father-son moment.
I let you. Basically, I think Mom knows something is up.
Yes, he did tell his dad.
He was like, she found out that it wasn't IG because he was in DR when Zeke was killed. And Lorenzo asked him, like, how the hell you think she know? He's like, I don't know. I ain't say nothing.
So my thing is, how are we gonna act like, or at least for me, I felt like Lorenzo was kind of playing dumb this whole episode.
Connect the dots and connect. And the Connect knew about Brayden, so why not plant a spy in Weston Holdings?
Well, damn, I'm ready. I guess you may have points there. I guess there's some dots. I would love to.
I have no reason for thinking. I have no legitimate reason for thinking it was Effie, other than the fact we don't know who her family is. So
that's true.
I guess we can go with that. I guess we can go with that, Reddy.
That's true. Now, yeah. So
about the water.
I felt like Lorenzo was being a little bit ignorant this episode. Like, how many times does somebody have to warn you that Monet might know and you might die? So, and I mean, you clearly gonna know the outcome. So at this point, if I was Lorenzo, I would just have to count my losses and be like, you know what, it's just not gonna work, and I need to hop on this flight. And it's been real. But I guess maybe he thought their bond was. I ain't trying to give it away yet. We got time. We got time to get there, but.
Kane tells him basically that he thinks it would be better if he just told her. He's like, I don't.
Yeah, that's true.
He's like, no, I don't. Your mama would never forgive me. Absolutely not.
M. Reddy says Effie been around too long. She just ain't got no parents. Poor baby.
You are the worst.
Look, you know when Jeremiah say something. Tariq will find out Monet put a hit out on Lorenzo and use it as leverage because he gonna know Lorenzo killed Zeke and Monet got payback. Oh, absolutely. I think we kind of all knew that, but thank you. But I think we all kind of knew that. Jeremiah. But if you said it, then we know it's official. So we agree. So yeah, like Nels was saying, he basically just goes and tells Lorenzo, like, basically you need to speak up because if she find out, it ain't gonna be good. But as he knows, it ain't gonna be good either way. And
He's
that's
like,
why
I knew your mama. He's like, I knew your mama before
stupid?
you was even alive, sir. And she
Right.
ain't none of that.
So I'm just like, why are we playing stupid? That means you need to get out of the, as my boo would say, that's when you get the dipping. You leave the letter, the Dear John, and you get the dipping.
Not get the dipping.
Get the dipping on the ass. So yeah, then we see Drew and Gordo having a little love scene. And then Drew is can we just talk about how Drew is getting the most action this season? Like more than anybody.
He get more than Tate at this point.
A thought, but that's what it's giving.
You heard what I said, Treese?
No.
He getting more than Tate at this point.
I know.
He getting more cheeks than Tate.
That's a lot. But anyway, so we learned that one of the rednecks that hold on, what did Jeremiah say? Tariq also has leverage on Kane because he knows he killed Frank.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you for saying that because I'm not gonna lie to you. When we get there,
wait, that he knows Kane. Oh, because because Lorenzo put a hit out on Frank, not Lorenzo killed him himself.
Okay, because I was a little you got noise and stuff going back, but I was a little confused about that myself. So we learned that the group of rednecks that was shot, one of them was a CI, or Gordo decides to share this information with Drew, and has been taken to the hospital and is still very much alive. But
not very much alive, but he hanging on by a thread.
Look, in this game, you either alive or you dead. It ain't no in between. You either alive or you dead.
Well, he basically did. He hanging on. he was medevac. He was medevac there.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
so
he's hanging on by a thread.
And Drew is a little bit.
Ready.
What did he say?
He said ain't seen a decent titty all season, but Drew get more butt than ashtrays.
Okay. Leave it up to Reddy.
You know what's so bad? I can picture him saying this. I can hear him saying this.
We can definitely picture him saying this.
Oh my goodness. Yo, Reddy, you're a fool. You're a fool.
But I guess Drew felt some type of way that Gordo, wasn't aware that this guy was a CI before.
He don't believe it. He's like, your daddy was a snitch.
And he's a little upset that Drew, would believe that he snitched. And, basically Drew's like, I need to get over that. We got to get to the plan. We need to get this handled because if you're in trouble or of being exposed, then that means I'm also in trouble of being exposed. So I can't let you go out there. And clearly you ain't all the way got it right. So let me come out here and help you because,
Jeremiah said Lorenzo didn't put a hit out on Uncle Frank. Monet lied like she always does. Master manipulation.
Okay, Jeremiah, that's what I was thinking. When she said that, I was like, I don't remember that happening. And I was like, I'll wait till we get in the live and I'll ask Jeremiah. but I was like, I don't remember that happening. So thank you for clearing that up. I'm sure Naya is cracking up at M Ready.
Yes, I'm sure.
Now, this is when Monet goes to visit Evelyn. So we're getting into it. Thank you for the lead in, Jeremiah. And she lets Evelyn know that she's seen a lot of people die. It just starts to hurt less and less. And Evelyn questions why she's coming to her with this. And Monet lets her know that, she felt the same way. She must have felt the same way when Frank went missing. So Evelyn says she wishes she knew what happened to him. And Monet admits that she knows what happened. And that, Lorenzo put a hit out on Frank when he found out he snitched. And Evelyn is questioning why she's saying this now. And I will say Evelyn's hip.
Oh,
she's like, I ain't just gonna let you sell me anything.
You ain't about to just manipulate me into doing
right. She's like, everything you do is kind of, you always have some motive behind your moves. So I'm happy that she was hip to that. And basically she, she's like, I'm not willing to risk my sons, She's
like, I love Frank, but I love my kids more. And what I'm not about to do, put their life on the line for some revenge.
Right.
So there's gonna be some blowback.
And I love when Monet was like, "Oh, you a hella more forgiving than me."
Yeah. Bitch, I ain't about to do
Right.
your dirty work. That's what it is.
Right. But she walks out and basically just said, "Can we keep this between us?" And I love when she was like, "Can I trust you?" She was like, "Yeah, but as much as I can trust your ass."
I know. I said, period.
Period. Okay.
Period.
Naya said Diana knows they killed Frank too. Does she?
Mm-hmm.
That's a great point. I'm not saying that's not the case. I just why do you think that, Naya? Why do you think that? Because you always have really good reasoning for why you feel the way you do. So why do you feel like Diana, or what did I miss that let us know Diana knows? And I know if you don't say it, Jeremiah gonna come out and say it, and possibly blatant truth might come behind him. So while we're figuring that out, RSJ is in the meeting. I love this. This is probably my favorite scene.
I like the scene too.
So RSJ is in the meeting with the Italian investors. They want to talk money, honey. Okay. And RSJ brings up that, they've been hiding something. And they let them know that they know that they've been having issues with their US patent. And basically that with his connections in the US, he can make those issues go away.
Because otherwise their company ain't worth nothing.
Right. And so they basically end up working a deal to gain 20% ownership, and he'll make the patent problems go away by Monday. I said, that's how you handle business.
And less money up front.
Right.
Period.
I said, now that is a business, man. Okay. Jeremiah says, yes. Okay. So what did I say? He was going to be right behind her. Yes, Diana knows Kane killed Frank. They had a meeting about it. Oh, okay. So I guess that went over my head, or I completely missed that. And first of all, I feel like they need to stop trusting Diana.
I wonder if that was last season.
Huh?
I said, I wonder if that was last season.
What'd you say? Was that this season?
Last season.
Oh, you're spinning. Okay. You said it was last season?
I see, for me, you breaking up. Frank was a snitch and a predator.
Hold on.
A predator? What?
Frank was a snitch and a predator. They're trying to get. Oh! What is going on? What is going on, StreamYard?
Oh, it was in season 1. Wow.
Oh, Naya says it was season 1.
So then Drew and Gordo, they go up to the hospital to go see what's going on with this CI. Try to find out.
Bear with us, y'all. I promise you.
Huh? What are you saying? What?
No, I was just telling them it is not us, because I'm looking at my bars on my computer. This is StreamYard messing up. This ain't got nothing to do with us. Okay. And Naya did say this is season 1 that this happened. So thank you, because I feel like I do remember that. Jeremiah says Drew is going to kill Gordo, but he won't be the same Drew from season 1 and 2. He's going to be a monster. Where do you get this, Jeremiah?
Drew was already kind of a monster. Listen, I felt that way after he pushed the dude in front of a whole truck.
Yes. I
didn't see that one
coming. Drew could be ruthless like that.
He like, I ain't getting no ass no more from this. You know what? Fuck you too.
And you know what though? I'm not gonna lie.
We have somebody new, Renee.
Yes. Make sure. Hey, is it Renee? Renee. I'm assuming it's Renee, but if I'm mispronouncing it, but hey, welcome.
She said he was flirting with her at the kitchen
table. And I was gonna say I felt like it was a scene in the kitchen or something, and I remember that briefly. But I'm glad that y'all hip and y'all are, know what it is. Y'all keep us fresh.
So the family didn't know about this?
Oh no, well, Frank would have been dead, I would have think.
That's what I'm saying. So they only took him out for snitching?
I was gonna say, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, girl. But him pushing dude in the front of the truck was planned though.
I thought Tariq just told him to take care of him.
Well, all I'm gonna say is that I think after he finds out, damn it, I'm giving spoilers again. Who gives a damn? I think once he find out his daddy dead, that's really gonna make shit up. If you ask me, I guess we 35 minutes in, so I can curse now. But yeah, that's really gonna F shit up. So now,
but yeah, so they get to the hospital, trying to figure out what's going on with the CI. It's flooded with ATF agents, and so they decided to like hide out in another room, which I thought was smart. Like, you know, they really had no choice, I guess. But they
yeah,
decided
they would have. Otherwise, they would have been like, "Why are you here?"
but they look suspicious as hell, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. Okay. M. Reddy said he was the Wall Street Connect. Remember the gym dude?
He's saying the gym dude was the Wall Street Connect.
What?
I know he was like selling. Wasn't he like selling like drugs or something, like in his gym, like the little powder stuff or whatever?
Now y'all got me real confused. Every time we sit down for these lives, I be thinking I know what I be talking about.
They be remembering way more stuff than we do.
Right.
Like, now you're all the way back in season 1.
Right.
I don't remember
that. My notes don't be that efficient, y'all. I be,
the hell? I don't remember none of that.
Right. But yeah, so back at the hold on, what Jeremiah says, Diana is gonna set her mom up to go to jail. I think you said that last review too. I mean, but yeah, you said that last Sunday. Is gonna go to jail when the secret about Lorenzo comes out. Oh, absolutely. Diana's gonna be so hurt, she ain't gonna give a damn. But I think that's also gonna put some fire up under Drew's ass, like you were talking about, and we're not gonna see the same Drew that we're used to at all.
Kane might even feel some type of way now that he finally
he got to be a whole killer out here.
Kane gonna feel some type of way, especially now that him and his dad just got close.
I'm gonna be honest, I still don't think Kane gonna be around too much longer, but that's just my thoughts.
Well, they had to get him out the way before they could push the coffee cups. No, I knew that they were trying to kill him. I didn't know that the plan was to push him in front of a truck.
You know,
Monet not going to
everybody,
jail.
look, everybody got that time. No, I think we gonna see Monet in one of them orange jumpsuits at some point.
Or she might take off to another country or something real quick.
Again, if she's smart, she's gonna get the dipping. She's gonna get the dipping.
So Tariq is out with
Oh, did we talk about the thing at the hospital? I don't think you finished it. That the guy ends up dying.
Girl, we ain't there yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we did because we were talking about them being at the hospital. Okay.
He's right now. They just hiding out.
Oh, okay. So, I'm sorry.
Tariq took Effie out. I was like, that's how you do it. Okay. In Milan, chilling, going to a nice little place. And thanking her for all the patent info that basically, helped them get the deal and for cheaper. Tariq is going to try to kill Kane when he finds out he was involved with the Lauren thing. Well, that's a given.
That part.
That's a given. And he know everybody that's involved because Lauren just gave it all up. She just...
And can I just tell y'all, and this is just my theory, because we all know she alive, so I ain't, telling y'all nothing y'all know. But if she didn't die last season, she might got to go this season because she don't know how to keep her mouth shut. That was the problem the first damn time.
She telling her nigga.
Her former. Well, no, I'm not saying Tariq is going to turn on her, but we now have Sax that knows she's alive. We have, I just feel like it's going to go all wrong. And
I think I'm the only one that likes Effie. I like Effie too.
No, I love Effie. I think Effie's beautiful. Trust me, Mike wants to see Effie's titties so bad. Trust me, that we love Effie.
Mike, that's who you waiting on. That's the titties you waiting on, Mike.
Look, it was like I was hoping Diana's was gonna slip last time, but it didn't.
Does Effie got big titties?
No,
I thought you only like big titties. What's going on? You just want to see any titties? He's just trying to see any titties.
Oh God, that might be a sidebar conversation. So, yes, they out in Milan doing their thing, and it looked real cute. And I was like, oh, I would love, if my boo would take me to Italy and we could,
Mr. Wright, you still in the chat?
Right. What'd you say? Lauren is going to get revenge on Effie. Absolutely. Really, here's my thing. When you say revenge, by going to talk to the popo, or do you mean revenge? Because I don't see Lauren as a killer.
Titty period. He said, I ain't picky.
I can't with me.
I guess
but
he just
yes,
prefers the big ones. He just wants to see them.
He just wants to see him. We haven't gotten a lot of Angela titty, views like we used to get. Now, yeah, Lauren, I think will probably get revenge on her, but I just want to know in what form do you think, because she doesn't give me killer. Like even when we'll get there, but if she just doesn't. Look, blatant truth. You here with me, so you're here with me. She still
Naya said Tariq is gonna kill Lauren.
What you up? Naya said Tariq is gonna kill. What? Okay, now the chat's moving too fast. What? I don't see that. I'm sorry, Naya.
2 lives ago that Lauren was gonna kill Effie.
That would blow my
Lauren
mind.
is gonna kill her. I'm just guessing. Jeremiah, you ain't just guessing. With all this might and maybe guess, sir. So that means Lauren gonna kill her. That's it. That's what it means.
Right. We know that. If Jeremiah said it, then it's happening.
And look, you saw what Mike said. He said, I told y'all 2 lives ago that was gonna happen.
Oh, the Lord. Now, I think if it happens, it's like Effie hit her over the head with a rock and then she died. It ain't gonna be no like.
You mean that Lauren hit her over the head?
Huh?
You mean that Lauren hit her over the head with a rock?
Yeah, it's gonna be something like that. It's gonna be like Lauren hit her, hit her
or
with
like
a rock.
with a gun. She might do it with a gun. I mean, this chick threw her in a whole river. All that little prissy shit gonna go right out the window.
I don't know. But we'll see.
Jeremiah said it. He said, I have screenshots. So what are you doing? You the ops? What did you go? You went blocking him? Why do you got screenshots?
Look, he got screenshots, but what of? That's why we need to move on.
Oh, I think he means I know, messing with Reddy, you never know.
This is Reddy we talking about. He got screenshots.
I think he means of telling us 2 lives ago that Lauren was gonna kill Effie. I think that's what he means. I hope that's what he means.
Oh, okay. You never know. You never know.
I mean, Mike, right now, you got screenshots right now. You giving Fed energy, homie. Why you got screenshots? What's going on? I think Jenny was lying about how she was found.
Naya said Jenny was lying about how she was found.
Lauren?
I believe that too. From the
you the one that said that you thought somebody just found her in the river.
Okay, I did.
So what are you? I'm confused.
What do you call me? A chancleta? I flip flop.
A chancleta. Flip flop. Yes.
Mike said y'all always talking about receipt, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
What else you got receipts of, sir?
Right. Jeremiah said Effie is not a killer. She's a fraud. She left her fingerprints everywhere. I mean, let's be real. Who have we seen Effie kill for real?
She did it to get rid of her.
Bello said Lauren needs to die. Effie should stay. Are we basing this off of Are we basing this off of whose titties we want to see?
Right.
Or are we basing this off of, like,
we see who your favorite is. Mello,
right.
why you didn't say nothing about the Italy comment, sir?
Yeah, about the Italy and having dinner in Italy.
We was looking for you about 5 minutes ago.
Right. Look, he be like, I've been to Italy. I can't speak for you. I've been to Italy.
Anyway, you know what he could use against you, right?
What?
Technically, you can't go.
Oh, you got jokes. So anyway, let's get back to the dinner in Italy. So we're there, and it's real cute. And Tariq is like professing his love and how he wants to, get out of the game and live a normal life and just sit at home and
go
Netflix
to the grocery
and
store,
chill.
make dinner together. She's like, that's corny. Like, that's what you want to do. He's like, yeah, I like that normal
and he's
shit.
like, yeah, I just want a normal life. I think that's so sweet. And then all of a sudden, Noma rolls up, and I said, damn, that girl's good.
We ain't seen her for a few episodes, and now she in Italy.
Right.
I said I need RSJ money. I know that's right.
Effie got Kane dumbass thinking she down with that. That's true. That's true. Yeah, yep. Yeah. All of them take Drew. Bye, Mike. Bye. I need RSJ money. No, you don't. Stop agreeing with him.
What?
Stop agreeing with him.
Everybody need RSJ money. Now, are you saying you need RSJ money to go to
He's trying to
Italy?
say he need RSJ money to take me to Italy, and no, he don't.
He might, cause you a little pricey.
I mean, I'm not cheap, no, by no means. But
Yeah, he might need RSJ. Listen,
I'm just saying we can go on a commercial. Look, we can go on a commercial airline. We ain't got to take a PJ. I ain't that bougie.
and I'm sure.
I just want to go first class. That's all I'm saying. Now,
I'm sure he's not even thinking about the flights.
Stop. So Blatant Truth said she has a tracker on her daughter.
Noma.
Yo,
Talking about Keke.
Blatant
Keke, do you
Truth.
love me? Okay, Blatant Truth, and clearly Mike is on the same page.
That is crazy. Now, hold on. But which one is the daughter? Effie or
That's true. You know what, Trees? Thank you, Trees.
because they're both there.
We're both there.
No,
So that doesn't kick out my narrative.
Wow. Thank you, Blake.
But then technically,
that's dope. That's really dope. Because I was wondering, I was like, how the hell did she know they were there?
But then technically, wouldn't Effie know that she had a tracker on her then? Effie would have to know.
And think about, and not only that, to Nels' point, and I know y'all, some of y'all are on the fence about this. How did Effie know where to find all the tracking device? She was real quick to find it. She was like, "Oh, just look, boom, boom, boom."
Well, no, remember she was watching. She was watching Brayden when Brayden found it.
But I feel like she knew where that shit was for real. For real, I think she knew. Jeremiah said, "When Kane finds out, we already know he gonna try to kill Brayden and Effie. They loose ends." That's true. Or Keke could just tell her mama. That part. Renee says, I feel like Effie would know what she looked like at.
You know what? All y'all are going against my narrative right now.
That is a good point, though.
Maybe
Effie is the one. She's
an orphan. Okay.
But that's true. If she's an orphan, she don't know what she. Renee, I like where you're going. I'm still on the. I don't know who it is, but now I'm convinced that either Effie or Keke belongs to Noma. So I'm with you on that.
But you know what? It wasn't a baby in the picture. It wasn't a baby. It was like
a little girl.
A little girl. Okay. All right.
And it was and to support your narrative, it was like an oil painting or something. You know, them shits drip and get all funky looking after time. So just saying. Well, it might. I still think it could be Effie.
She just want to support me, y'all. I appreciate it.
I'm being supportive.
I appreciate it.
But yeah, so Noma basically rolls up on them, tells them they gotta go find Francisco. What was his name? Lombardi.
Francesco, I think. Francesco Lombardi.
Yes, Francesco Lombardi. Mecca had left his little tracking device or whatever in his
recording device. It was like a bug.
Yeah. In his office or whatever, and that's apparently her biggest arms competitor and her ex. So they basically let them know that, you know, he does a weekly private event and only the best of the best can get in. So that's where you would need RSJ money, sir. And basically that RSJ should have no problem getting in, and so they need to go get it, or there will be consequences, as we know.
Okay.
Naya said Effie shut Keke down real quick when she was looking for Brayden.
I love that. I said, oh,
this is real inappropriate. Let me call HR. Good point. Jeremiah said the only person I see really trying to kill Effie like that is Diana. She's jealous of her too. See, but this is what I'm saying. Effie had even though I like Effie, Effie has to go. It's too many people that are gunning for her now. Tariq is going to turn on her. Kane now is, like you said, is going to feel some type of way that she didn't do the job, finish the job. It's just going to be too many people. Lauren, look, Keke might even want to, just for, saying something smart. So I'm just saying, Effie got too many, just got too many bullseyes on her. It's not looking good for Effie.
A lot of
Ready
niggas
said
in the
a lot of
hood
niggas in the
don't
hood
know who their
don't know
parents
where
are.
their parents are. That is very true.
And then he said the Clippers won.
Well, that's great. Go Kawhi.
Wrong road.
Wrong.
Wrong
Well,
road.
he's talking to me because he know that's my road. He know I got some money involved. Um,
But yeah, basically Noma lets them know, like, if you don't accomplish this, of course there's consequences. So make it happen, Captain. Now back at the hospital,
oh yeah, that's the
Blanca,
part I jumped to, my
yeah,
bad.
yeah, yeah. Blanca and Drew and Gordo's eavesdropping ass find out that the CI didn't make it. But she was told that she can go collect the phone and his wallet at the front desk. So Drew and Gordo, they're like, oh, we on it. We got to go get that. So they go drop a nice hefty little stack on the girl at the front desk, get that. And just like Tree said, Blanca always just misses it. I saw that. I said, oh, this is exactly what Tree was
Or
talking
get
about.
punched in the face.
Just, they literally got to the steps. She literally got out the elevator and was looking for it. The chick was like, no, I already gave it away to family. I'm sorry. But she already knew. She knew something was up. She was like,
but see, my thing is the only thing I didn't like about that scene. Why didn't we go further into that?
into what?
Like her being a police officer, I'd be like, well, can I see who signed for it? Like, I just thought that was weird that she just said one and Blanca didn't push it. She didn't dig deeper to find out, well, who did that or who signed for it. Like the fact that she was just like, oh, I was like, well, that's kind of weak, bitch.
I don't even know if that would make a difference. I mean, like, you could just scribble anything. You don't have to know their name. It doesn't have to like spell out like, Latrice. You could just do a scribble. I don't know who the hell it was. This is what they gave me.
Look, y'all gonna have me go to the hospital and be picking up people's shit and just signing for it. I'm just saying. Jeremiah said Effie is going to get that smoke.
No, he said get smoked.
I know. I'm just saying. Reddy said
she's always late to the party. To Teresa's point, exactly. But then Drew, they get outside. They see what was in the phone. It was all types of stuff. It was pictures of Lorenzo, pictures of Braden, the license plates on the car. They're lucky they got their damn phone. Okay, so they broke it. They deleted the pictures. They took the card out, broke it up, and threw that thing in the sewer. I said, they lucky. Right, lucky they got it. So then Tariq and RSJ, they go to the mansion.
Facility that destroys electronics or something. I don't know. That would just be me. I'd be like, let me take it to a secure facility where I know that they do.
No, because you won't be riding around with that.
Okay, that's true. That's true. Clearly, I'm not a criminal, y'all.
Especially if you get caught leaving. Especially if somebody see you leaving the hospital, you getting pulled over. They searching. Well, what the hell you doing with that phone on you?
That's true.
Deleted pictures or not.
Good point.
So then Tariq and RSJ, they go to the mansion. RSJ is once again impressed like hell.
But did they have to stop in front of the hospital? That was my point. I was like,
I was thinking now I was thinking
that was real hot. Thank you.
Maybe they felt like they looked like incognito. Okay, with the hat and the. I mean, they looked real suspicious. I ain't gonna lie, they look super.
I was gonna say they look real suspicious, but okay.
But to their point, they probably just felt like all the ATF agents, all the cops was inside the hospital. Everybody was outside of the dude's room or whatever. I don't know. But I mean, the sewer was right there. So I don't know. They was like, let me hurry up, get this out, this hot business out my hands. Tariq will be good. He don't need Effie around him anyways.
I agree. I mean, don't get me wrong. Love Effie, y'all. And if you haven't already, y'all, it's about 8-9 of y'all in here. Make sure y'all hit that like button.
And that subscribe button.
Right. But yeah, no. I've always said, although I love Effie, I think she's a beautiful girl and I like seeing her on our screen and what she brings to the table. I necessarily never wanted to see Tariq get with her because, again, and I'm sure Ready's about to pop in and say what we always say, Effie has always been for self. She has always been for self. So I just feel like at what point
security cameras on this show is trash.
Right.
Now, I did think that she was actually going to ask for that. I thought she was going to ask to see the security footage of who came to the desk or something. But she did leave a little too easy.
Mm.
But it is
Yeah, I was just like, this is not the Rodriguez that I. Maybe she's still hurt over
maybe
Whitman or
she feels
something.
defeated. Who the hell knows?
Right,
She's like
because I was like, she
I
just gave up
look,
real
Trace. She's
easy.
like I'm always late to the party.
Right.
She feels defeated.
Um, and yeah, the security cameras are trash. So I think Braden. No, am I skipping something? Oh yeah, so we
Well,
make it to the private event.
RSJ is once again impressed with Tariq because he's like, damn, like, okay, you know, good job, like picking this party to come to, whatever. And he kind of relates to him as far as his father goes. He tells him that his dad was like a petty criminal or whatever. And Tariq, you know, I think because RSJ constantly talks about his dad, Tariq basically told him like, you ain't know him like that. He was a totally different person outside and in private. So,
And then we learned RSJ's daddy, I guess, was a criminal as well. But he's
I,
like, don't. Oh, you said that already?
yeah, I did.
Oh, I'm
Is your
sorry.
thing? Is your thing messing up?
No, no, it didn't. I ain't hear you. I didn't hear what he said. I ain't hear what he said. My bad. So in the meantime, between time, Braden's look around, all in it.
On Tariq in the original Power. She got him suspended once. Someone shows you who they are, believe them. That's my problem with Effie. She sure did. She sure did.
What does it say? I can't.
Mm.
Oh, okay. Here it go. Effie. Damn it! Why did it? Okay. Effie
You not
also
just read
snitched
it.
on
You
Tariq in the
not just
original
read it,
Power.
right?
She got him suspended once. I didn't hear you. And I couldn't pull it up. The people need to see it. So anyway, she got him suspended, and once someone shows you who they are, believe them. I agree, Jeremiah. I agree wholeheartedly. M. Reddy said Effie finally told Reek she loved him. And Reek don't want to do this forever, but Effie gives me Tasha vibes, and that's why Ghost ghosted her ass. Woo!
Well,
I can agree with that. I will say she does give the Tasha vibe. And again, I know y'all gonna hate me for saying it. And
oh
Lauren is
God.
our Angela. Lauren is our Angela. I know you don't like it, but it is what it is. Lauren is the Angela. Now, so yeah, Braden is running around looking for this device, and he's in his private meeting room. And then Effie tells him basically where to find it. It's like, look up under here and do this, and he find it. And then he gets caught by one of the Italian security guards. And so, Effie runs and, to grab it once Braden gets snatched up. And now we have a whole problem on our hands because Braden done got snatched up. And we know Tariq ain't gonna let nothing happen to this Braden boy. He ain't gonna let nothing happen to Braden. I'm sorry. There's a lot of times I'd be like, well, you just got to go, but I'm just saying.
You are the worst.
So a guard walks in, but Effie entices him with her, womanly, sexy charm.
She
And
also grabbed the device.
oh, I thought she was gonna say she grabbed something. I was like, wait, what part was that? What part was that? It lets him know that she was looking for the private art collection. And so he takes her to go see it in the back room. That's why I was like, Nels, what are you getting at? Anyway, Tariq did a lot of dirt in the original Power too. Do you think so?
He did a lot of dirt, but I don't think he did a lot of killing. Well, I don't know. No, actually we talked about that. Remember they did a recap and it did show like all the people that he killed or like got killed because of him.
Yeah, but because he was out here trying to live that life and he wasn't ready for it yet. Yeah, I hear you. Tariq had that "you're lying" face when Effie said she loves him. Absolutely. You lied.
I don't even know how he got in the bed next to her.
I wouldn't want to sleep with her after knowing that. I'd be sitting up all night with one eye open, like, I know you. I know you. And I know what you're capable of. Oh no, blatant truth. Come on.
I know that's
Come on. Why I gotta be like that?
I know that's right.
Why I gotta be like that?
Bye.
Damn.
Bye.
But You have points. If she's anything like Angela, and you didn't. I will say this: did anybody else notice how Tariq looked at her when he was like, "You're working with the feds"? I said, "Ooh, ooh, maybe he will kill her."
And he was like, "You, so you they witness?"
I don't know, chat. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? I mean, I know we're not there yet, but like, do y'all think Tariq would take out Lauren to save everybody? Because collectively, that's what it is. If he takes Lauren out, he's saving everybody
I
else.
don't think he would. And
I
plus,
don't think he would.
he just found out all the that betrayed him, and really, like, literally still smiling and in his face, like, I love you.
I don't know, y'all. So,
Look,
Brain gets snatched
I
up,
don't
and
know who to smack first.
right. So Diana is finally allowed back in the Tejada household, and they're sitting down for dinner. They're reminiscing on old times, and Diana's having a hard time because she doesn't have any memories outside of seeing her father outside of prison. He tells her that he once had dreams of playing baseball, but it just wasn't in the cards. How the hell did she get Reek in the middle of the night? Who took her there? Oh, how did
Well,
she get?
I think I honestly I think that she just left because remember, Sachs told her legally she can't keep you here.
That's
So
true.
I think she just left. Tariq is gonna
Well,
beat up Brayden, and in the trailer he says it must have been her to tell me.
wow. I believe that. I don't think he's gonna kill him, but I do think he's gonna whoop Braden's ass. So thank you for letting us know that's coming up, Jeremiah. Even though he said he saw it in the trailer, but did you see it in the work on the work trailer that they show y'all, or did you see it on the one that they show us? I'm just saying. Um, so Naya said, "Can you see it? Because it's not popping up on my screen yet."
Lauren is so
Oh
dingy, and
no,
oh, it just
no,
went away.
Naya.
Okay, Lauren is so dingy, and his reaction to seeing
Uh,
her was not given. I really love you. He, you know what? I ain't gonna lie.
okay,
He
you know
did seem
what? I
like
can
he wasn't so shocked.
dingy. I'm not mad at dingy Naya. I read that as dingy, and I was like, damn, why she gotta be like that? Why Lauren gotta be dingy? Mike Reddy said she met Reek with a box cutter.
I know. I was like, girl, what you gonna do with this?
Right. This is the same man that's very calculated, as you know, and you gonna come up here with a box cutter like you about to do something. Okay. So basically Lorenzo lets Diana know that he's pulling the plug on all the operation going on at Stansfield. He's gonna have Kane worry about this, and that she needs to go and focus on school full time and be the first of them to actually graduate college. And actually think it's pretty sad because we know that that's obviously not going to happen because Monet don't give a damn about her education. So there you have it.
Well, no. Before, remember, she just wanted her to go to school. I think she just didn't want her to go to Stansfield. But that's what she was supposed to be focused on. She wanted Diana to go to school.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. That's true. Because she was like, "Why can't I help in the business?" You're right. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
So Brayden is getting his ass whooped, y'all. This
Horribly.
definitely was not a Tommy moment. I felt bad for Brayden. He looked like he was in fetal position crying for his mama.
He looked
He
like he
lets
was
you
ready to
know,
snitch.
huh?
He looked like he was ready to snitch.
But he didn't. He didn't fold, y'all. He got heart. So he lets them know that he has some money if they want it. And Francisco said that he heard he was selling drugs back in the States and wants to know why, basically why he was spying on him and who he works for. And of
And
course,
then his dumb ass gonna look like he was actually about to say, like, I'm not gonna tell you. Sir, you don't work for nobody. What's wrong with you?
right.
The hell you got in trouble for that. Now you don't do it no more.
Well, So Effie tells Tariq what happened with, she runs back. Oh, Tariq, this happened to Braden. And Keke, I feel like Effie would have left his ass behind too.
He said Tommy got his ass whooped a few times too. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
he
lie,
did.
I was thinking the same thing, but he
Yeah,
still took it better. He still took it better.
you stupid. So Effie, yes, is telling Tariq what happened. This is when Keke walks in looking for Braden, like, where's he at? And Effie's like, but it's like 11 o'clock at night. This is this is not approved company hours. Why are you worried about where Braden is? So clearly, I think Effie is up on the fact that maybe her and Keke and Braden got a little something going. Now, yeah. And basically, Tariq decides that he has to use the only leverage that they have over Francisco Lombardi and take him the device. Now, we should have known. When he said it, I was like, there's a bigger plan. I know Tariq enough by now that there's a bigger plan. Jeremiah said, I wonder what Monet gonna do with Kane when hold on. When
she finds out
Kane knew Lorenzo killed Zeke. Absolutely. Monet is ruthless. Absolutely.
You think she gonna find out?
I think she already knows.
You think so?
That's why she questioned him like that. Because
I don't think she like gonna unalive him or nothing. If anything, she might kick him out the business or something like that. She already lost one son.
If you smart, you get the dipping. So, that's all I'm saying. You get the dipping while you get a chance, and can't nobody find you. So Gordo pulls up to Monet's house. I thought this was a very interesting scene. And she's sitting on the stoop. Why? Like she's not fucking public enemy number one. Like people just can't do a drive-by.
Look, because she got hurt.
That is hard. Because if I have as many bodies on me as Monet got, I would be in my house with the bars on the windows and the whole nine. I would have security at my front door. I wouldn't be sitting out on the front stoop saying, take me now, because that's what it was given. And I understand she depressed, she outside drinking, but
you ain't got that Monet.
It wasn't even smart.
You ain't got that Monet.
But yeah, I guess, when you got heart, if it's your day to go, it's your day to go. I don't know. That was a little too.
He said G shit. He said G shit.
I guess it was G shit. Look, if it was me, I know they got a grant. Where they? Brooklyn? No, they're in Queens. They're in Jamaica, Queens, right? Mm-hmm. They got a backyard. That bitch could have went in her backyard. Stop playing with me.
Not everybody in Queens got a backyard.
She got a gazebo or something back there.
I'm sure she got
a something back there, a back room she could sit in. She ain't got to sit out front on the stoop where everybody can see her.
She don't got security cameras outside.
It don't matter. Bullets ain't got no. Don't give a damn.
Bullets go through houses too. You know that, right?
Not when you in the. It's hard to get in the backyard. They got to get through the house.
She at her own house. Why the hell she got to go in the backyard to hang out and drink? I'm sure she had her gun on her.
Well,
you've been busting back.
Anyway, Gordo pulls up on her, and she basically asks him, like, when is the pain gonna end? When am I gonna stop feeling this grief and this anger? And he's like, it takes a while. It gets a little diluted, but the anger will never go away. And so she's like, what would you do if who killed your daddy? You know what I'm saying? And he was like,
I would slit his throat.
I would slit his throat from front to back. Front to back, side to side. Never let a female ride. I'm just saying.
She said, I would do the same thing for Zeke.
Mm-hmm.
Then, of course, the scene cut.
Right. But she's very calculated and manipulative, and I love it. Can you imagine? I want her and Noma to go toe-to-toe, blow for blow. Like the two of them. Because they're both so calculated, I want to see them go at it. Like, how would Monet take her out? How would Noma take Monet out? Because I feel like those are the only people that are going to be able to do it. Jeremiah, drop in the comments because I know you know something. Anyway, now, Davis is in his office looking through files when Sax walks in. Mm-hmm. Sax lets him know he found a constitutional violation that could get Theo Rollins out of jail. Mm-hmm. And so Davis is happy and says, he wants to take Sax over to tell Rollins, tell him in person. And Sax is like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna just stay back. And I feel like Davis is real low-key stupid sometimes.
He was happy. He's been waiting on this for how long?
But you just was handling, and you know who Sax is. You hired him because he was a crooked motherfucker. So you didn't think that the crooked motherfucker that stayed behind wasn't doing
Sometimes,
some wicked shit.
sometimes our emotions get the best of us. He was super happy. There's something he been working. It's his brother. He been working on it forever, and finally, I
I
got some
don't know
good
who
news.
that man is. Redman is his brother. I don't know who this man is.
Never seen that man a day before my life. Monet
Um,
started a whole cycle of war.
right. It
Yeah.
did. It did. Because apparently Noma done fucked everybody. Everybody's Noma's ex.
Yeah, because she said, she said she was engaged to him, to Mecca. And that was her
Again,
engagement ring.
everybody's Noma's ex. She got hoes.
How you go from Francesco to Mecca, though?
In different area codes.
Sounds like
I'm
a
just saying.
downgrade to me. Sounds like a downgrade. Who was the
Who
better
was the
lawyer?
better
Proctor or
lawyer,
Davis?
Proctor or Proctor? Proctor, hands down. I'm
Oh,
sorry,
Proctor.
Proctor. I was so sad to see Naya. That's such a good question. I was
Yeah,
so
I
sad
did
to see
like
Proctor
Proctor.
go. I wish they would bring him back from the dead, but we know that can't happen. But
I really did like
Proctor
Proctor.
definitely was the best.
The secretary saw Sachs in Davis' office through the window.
But
Mm.
again, it's just you know who you're dealing with, and I just feel like people I get it, it's a part of the show, but it's like in real life, like if I know I got to keep somebody to a certain level or distance because.
Well, I mean, he had it locked up. I mean, he didn't take the key, but he had it locked up.
I don't think they're going to be able to kill Noma. She runs a global empire outside of even New York. Very true.
Well,
I will say if they kill Noma,
he just
it's
told us
going
who
to
bought
it's
it.
almost like I will say, Jeremiah, hear me out. I'm just saying, go back to Starz with this. I'm just giving you something. I'm just giving you a little storyline, okay? And send me my coin when they put it in, okay? But I think that if they do kill off Noma, it's almost going to be like the Mecca effect, and it's going to start so much. Like, then you're going to have somebody else coming after you because you done fucked up what Noma had going on. Like, it's going to be a consistent, he's never going to be able to get out of the game, kind of like Ghost. Because once you take out one person, there's somebody above them, there's somebody else, and it's going to be a consistent, he's never going to be able to get out the game like he wants to. That's just my thoughts. M. Reddy said, I think Davis is smart. Sachs is going to hang himself. Okay.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, I can agree. And Sachs is, what's the word that I'm looking for?
Thirsty.
Thirsty right now? Yes.
He's thirsty for everything. He's parched.
So, of course, Sachs takes a photo. He realizes that Davis has Whitman's files. And he's like, how did you get this? So, of course, he has to take a photo and send try to contact his boo. And, of course,
look what I got. Look.
Right.
Meet me.
Can I please get some tonight? Look what I got. Look what I got.
No, sir. Not me.
Every boss gets murked, as we know. Ghost is a perfect example. It be your own. That's all I'm saying. Now, Sachs is sitting outside. He's Ghost. Oh, no, I'm sorry. So, yeah.
I have Tariq and Effie.
And then Tariq meets up with Francisco to make the braiding exchange. They give him the device, and then he has a gun pointed to Tariq's head. As he's about to pull the trigger, like, Noma walks in and just murks everybody. I loved it. And apparently
the most intimidating drug kingpin in power.
Theo Rollins is going to kill Sachs. Yes. I just wish it was Redman. That's all. But I hear
you know what? It gave a different, because we know that they're such good friends. Like, it's like you really, really wanted him to get that character out, because it's like, you know what I mean? It's like on a personal level. It's like, that's Redman. That's his homeboy. You got to get him out. Now, I don't give a damn about Theo Rollins. Yeah, that's his brother.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Ain't no real relationship. So it's like,
Theo don't go here. I don't know what y'all talking about. He doesn't go here. Redman does. I don't know who he is. Who is the most intimidating drug king queen pin in power? Wouldn't it be Lobos?
Would you consider Tommy a drug kingpin? No, I guess.
I would think I wasn't Lobos. Lobos was getting murked left and right, I feel like.
How high? 3?
Mike, you would be a great ready. This would be a great question for you to answer. Because my answer would be Lobos.
I didn't think he was intimidating.
Intimidating. If like you gonna die, he gonna send somebody and you gonna
Everybody
die.
says that.
I mean, I guess Noma could be. I can't say Monet because she's not like international.
I could agree with Noma. After she cut that lady's finger off just for the ring, I was like, lady, that was so uncalled for. That was unnecessary.
Noma is a pretty big queen pin. She is a pretty big. I don't know if I can decide between her and Lobos. What do you think, Naya? Who do you think is the biggest drug kingpin queen? And yeah, so they exchange Braden, everybody dies, and then she decided that, and apparently this was the plan. So Noma lets them know, they hand over the device, and she tells them that the trial period is over and believes that his team has a bright, notice she says bright, long future with her. That's why I said it's not gonna end. He's gonna get stuck in this game. And I don't think Effie minds it. Again, she's a Tasha.
No, she want the life that Tariq is promising her.
What they always say, people that ain't got nothing to lose are that's what you need to be worried about. Effie is an orphan. She ain't got nothing to lose. That's the one he need to be worried about. Okay. Now, Sax is sitting outside watching. He literally followed this heifer.
I said Sax stalking ass. Caught up with Jenny, called her and watched
legal in all 50 states.
Watched her decline his call.
Yo, that was really scary. I was like, niggas be crazy, for real.
You know what? I ain't gonna say it on live, but it be a certain type of people.
Right.
I ain't gonna say it.
So he's sitting outside watching her, and then this obviously he sees her ignore the call, so that put him in his feelings, and he wants to know where she's going. So of course he keep on following her. I said, God damn, is it that good? But you know what? I don't even think it's a thing of it being that good. I think it's a lack of you having other options. So it might be that part, Anyway, now Tariq is still, hold on.
Season 2 of Force will have the Mexican cartel. Maybe it's connected to Ghost too.
Now, I'm not going to lie to you. Now that I think about it, Naya, I don't know if you watch Force, but I'm not going to lie. What's the old man name from Force? He was a bad mother. The little Irish guy.
I like him.
Yeah.
He's intimidating.
Yes. He's a good ball. He's a good kingpin. I do like him.
He's intimidating.
Yeah. I rock with him.
He just be like so chill and like, but he don't got to get all loud and rowdy. But you understand what the hell he's saying when he talking that talk.
Oh, no. He was like, oh, you don't want to listen to what I got to say? You ain't gonna leave a little black girl alone? Guess what? She got that. And then I'll be here to console you after. I said,
son.
Huh?
Like, I said to his own damn son. Like, what?
Right. But I hate to say it, that's a Monet too. Mm-mm. Don't think for a second, and Jeremiah, tell me if I'm reaching. Don't think for a second that that little
Walter, that was his name.
Walter, yes. Don't think for a second the little teacher's aide up at the school ain't gonna die. And it ain't gonna be because it's gonna be either Monet or Kane. He gonna die. I'm just telling you, he gonna die. And it's okay. I'm kind of tired of seeing him pitter patter behind her anyway. But I think she needs somebody with a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? But he gonna die. He's too soft. He's not gonna last. I'm sorry. I don't see it working out for them. Now, Tariq is still shook by what happened and that they're basically owned by Noma. Effie lets him know that she found a portrait of Noma and Francisco and their daughter in the private art collection,
which could possibly be Keke, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Or
so
the best. Hear me out, y'all. The best way to know that it was the daughter.
Well, it looked like a family portrait.
If you were the daughter,
it looked like a family portrait. So I think anybody would assume
it could have been a niece. I'm just saying.
I think that's a stretch.
Yeah,
okay. I'm gonna be like Sax. I'm gonna be like Sax. That's a stretch,
right?
You're reaching.
So she basically tells Tariq, they can find the daughter, her or Keke, her or Keke. They can use that as leverage for their freedom. Now, Tariq reminds her that she just killed her baby daddy. You really
Right?
need to be
She a
like
savage.
concerned about messing with her daughter. Or, in matter of fact, if she even likes her daughter, because her daughter might be you. She might have gave her up and said, I don't want it. Okay. She
Well,
gives
then,
me she
well,
gives me the type she doesn't want any connection. She doesn't want to get emotionally tied. Why she keep out here getting married and engaged is beyond me, but I think that's for business purposes. It ain't got nothing to do with love because it's clearly not based on looks. So I'm just saying, well, none of them ninjas cute. Now, Monet and Lorenzo are at home, and he senses she's upset. She tells him the fact that the cops investigated Whitman so far and haven't found Zeke's killer is really bothering her. And I love the way I believe Mello left, but he always be talking about her range and acting, and she don't really give a lot. She's always angry. And then she gave something this scene.
she did. She led up to that.
I was like, go ahead. Them acting classes is working. Good job, girl. So Lorenzo admits that he was at the hangar the night that Zeke was killed, and he made a mistake and killed Zeke. He thought it was Dante.
Yeah.
He says, I'm sorry. And Monet is upset that he held on to this for months. And, Lorenzo
like, you watched me go crazy. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. And you ain't tell me it.
Yeah, that would be a problem. So basically, Lorenzo was like,
you brought Zeke into this
brought
life.
him up in here unprepared. You messed up our whole family. And now,
then we fucked Dante and brought him back in our lives. I said, oh, no, he didn't.
I was going to say, look. When he was gone, I was like, wrong road.
Wrong road.
No. Ninjas, let me tell you something. Don't ever be wrong as hell and then want to throw our own shit at us. It's never good for you. It'll never end well for you. Promise you that.
She was like, so you putting this shit on me? And he's like, I'm basically saying it's both of our fault.
I think she knocked him up inside the head with a glass or something.
Well, she didn't hit him. She missed.
Damn.
She missed.
Anyway, I felt like she should have got him with that. Anyway, so she lets him know, get your shit and get out. And get the hell on. Because I don't want you to know.
And basically, she does let him know, like, based off of our kids, like the love she has for her kids, she ain't going to take him out like she should. But yeah, it would be smart for you to pack your shit and really get the hell out of New York. And after screaming and hollering and throwing a glass.
She said, you need to get the dipping. She tried, y'all. She tried to save him. She said, you need to leave. He don't be listening.
I was like, you know what, though? I was like, you done said you know this woman more than your son does. Why did you listen? Why?
So, Jen goes to visit. What happened? Okay, what did Jeremiah say?
Let's be real. Monet don't want her daughter in school. Let's be real.
Monet don't want her daughter in school. Thank you. I feel that same way. I don't believe it either.
She said she did.
I don't believe it. Because every time you up at that damn school, you're up at that damn school, we dealing with family business. Jeremiah, I second that. I'll get you on that. So Jen is going to visit with Lauren when Sax is hot on her trail. Okay. He gets out. Now, here's the thing. Not only do you go as far as to follow her, he gets out the damn car and tries to get in the house.
Well,
can you imagine if she really was hunching somebody and you're coming up to some man's home?
No, I think that was Jenny's home, wasn't it?
The point is a guard is sitting outside. The point is Sax it's too much. It's too much. Okay.
Listen, that's what they be like. She lucky she ain't end up in the freezer.
What'd you say?
I said she lucky she ain't end up in the freezer.
Right. Because that's what it's giving. That's what it's giving.
That's what they be like.
So he outside making a whole ass of himself, trying to get through security. They asking for ID. And so Jen sees him outside doing all this and is like, really? Really?
Like, you did this because you was jealous?
She was like, I knew when I did that Yoni theme that was not
right. She like, you doing this just to put the head in? Boy, stop.
Right.
Stop this.
She's like, it got you out here losing your mind like that. Damn. She's like, I just ate some peaches and some mangoes. God damn. And you acting like this?
Pineapples.
So,
Pineapples.
I'm sorry, pineapple. So, Sax just wants to know what's going on and tells her if she doesn't tell him what's going on, they're done. I love how he tried to threaten her, like, bitch, if you don't tell me, we're done. And she's like, bye.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Like, you saw I ignored you, right?
Right.
You saw I don't give a damn, right?
What don't you understand?
Like, why
I'm
did
just
you think
not
this
that
would hurt,
into you.
right? Like, why did you think this would hurt me?
I was using you for evidence. like I can't understand. Anyway, and so Sax questions who's inside, and out walks Lauren. Now, Sax is hurt that Jen, she lied to him.
You kept this from me?
Yo, if I ever seen somebody
delusional,
if I thought it was more than what I thought it was a person, that would be Sax. That would be Sax. Hold on. Mike says Rutgers University. Is that where Monet want him to the girl to go, Diana? And I think he's laughing about our pineapple peaches comment. Anyway,
Mike, you don't know about that. Out of all people, you don't know about that.
Side conversation. Anyway, so basically, Sax is upset with her that she lied, and basically tells Lauren that she's lying to you too, and that Tariq was crying at your funeral. He never tried to hurt you. He never tried to kill you. And so
Sax, let her know.
Right. And so Lauren is now upset. And Sax tells, he loved you. He didn't try to kill you.
And he's like, legally, she can't keep you here, right?
Right. And then he tells, what's her name? Jen, we're done. And she's like, please, bye. You done fucked up my case. Now you done got her question. Go. Oh, let's
look. Why you caused all this damage?
5 minutes. And now I'm paying for it for the rest of my life.
Oh, he said I'm definitely hip now.
So the Tejadas are all around playing spades, and Monet lets them know when Lorenzo gets there that they need to talk about something. And everybody's really excited, like, oh, we can't wait for Dad to get here. I'll get there. Now, Tariq gets a text in the middle of the night from a random ass number.
You know who I thought it was? Who you thought it was?
I thought it was Sax.
Me too. That's who I thought it was. I thought it was
Sax telling him that, oh, Lauren's still alive.
It was like,
but no, y'all.
They're like, we can't be predictable. They're like, we can't be predictable.
Right. But no, y'all, it wasn't Sax. It was actually Lauren.
With her box cutter.
And look, she popping out the bushes. So hiding in the bushes. So Lauren tells Effie, Lauren tells him Effie tried to kill her. And Tariq's like, what? I'm so confused. Lauren, first of all, what the fuck are you doing? You're supposed to be dead, bitch.
Right? Okay. Where were you? Like, what?
Right. And then, he basically is like, no, Lauren didn't try. And, I was trying to protect you. I would never try to kill you because Lauren got the knife. And she like, I wish you
because she's like, well, why did you send me? She's like, why did you send me with Brayden if, you didn't have anything to do with it? He was like, I was trying to save you, girl.
Right. I didn't know Brayden was out here trying to be a killer.
Exactly. And then she was like, Effie came and got me from Brayden, knocked me over the head, and then put me in the river.
Not the river.
The fact that he was just like, what?
I think I
was going to be like, wake up.
Digesting everything, because I'm sure now it all makes sense to him. Him being able to digest everything all at once was probably like a lot.
Whatever.
So she tells him that
I would have needed more of a reaction.
That's true. So Lauren tells him she's been with the feds and they're building a case against him, and that her and the feds aren't the only people that he needs to worry about. I said, well, damn. And then he returns to the dorm, and I thought this was a perfect segue because he says, that's not the only one you need to worry about. Duh. That bitch that you sleeping with?
You sleeping with the enemy.
Right. And so Effie wakes up and lets him know she wanted to tell him something, and she's been waiting for a long time. And he's like, well, what do you want to tell me, Effie? She's like, I love you. I love you too. Bet you do.
Yeah, you killing motherfuckers out here for me.
Now we get to the it of the it. of the shit. Okay. Lorenzo gets out the bar. He
His drunk
apparently
ass.
yes, apparently he missed the memo about family game night. So he is getting out the bar. There's a nail in his tire. He goes with his drunk ass to go to the, back of the joint and get
Trying
the
to get a
spare.
spare tire out, yeah.
And then we see some masked, hooded gentlemen come out of nowhere and just slash him from front, back, side to side. And it's over. Lorenzo dead, y'all. And they cut. This is what I was going to say. I was saving it. And we see Monet smile for the first time since Zeke died when she gets that text message that it's done.
From Gordo.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, bleed. I said, oh, they just giving us all the goods. We could have assumed it was Gordo when it wasn't. Jeez.
Right. No, I loved it. So I don't know, y'all. I don't think I caught the preview for what's upcoming, so I gotta go back and look at it. I didn't see. Was there one? I didn't see it because it is episode 5, and they be a little weird sometimes.
I feel like I didn't. Now that you mentioned it, I feel like I didn't see it.
Yeah, I don't think I saw it. Jeremiah, go ahead, because I ain't see a preview. Go ahead and tell us what's gonna happen. Give us a little preview because we know you've seen it at work. So just go ahead and tell us what's gonna happen next episode. But I, usually at 5, I feel like they take a break before they go into 6. I may be lying. Don't get me lying. Jeremiah gonna tell us. But y'all, if you haven't already, let's see. Well, this is M Ready. Monet is a Black Widow. She marked both of her baby daddies.
Yes, she did.
Well, so is Noma.
Huh?
Well, not her baby daddies, but her fiance, her baby daddy, Noma.
What are you talking about? Noma? Oh, yeah.
Her and that's why I said her and Monet up against going against each other would be amazing. See 2 queen pins go up against each other.
Well,
yeah. But I think Monet not stupid. She don't want her son to die from her shit. So I think she would know when to simmer down because, as we know, Noma only got that daughter that she worried about.
They playing.
They don't nobody know where she is. What we say? It's chess, not checkers. Okay, it's chess, not checkers. Very good point. Well, y'all, if you are catching the playback, make sure you drop down in the comments. Let us know what y'all think, what the scenarios are coming up in your head, what you think we're going to see next episode. And yeah, we've been on here for about an hour and a half, y'all. We was not playing tonight. It is almost midnight.
Right?
And
a lot happened.
A lot happened. It did. But we appreciate y'all coming through, sticking through with us like this whole time. That was really dope. And if you haven't already, please make sure that you hit the like button.
You comment.
You subscribe.
And you hit the notification bell.
And y'all, we'll catch you. I promise y'all, if it's coming on next week, y'all see us next Sunday. But I don't know. With Jeremiah, let us know. Drop down in the comments. Let us know. Are we going to have an episode next week? Listen, you ain't going to lose your job. I promise you. I'll write a letter and everything to him. Anyway, love y'all. Thank y'all so much for your support. And we'll catch you next week.
You.
Have a good night.
Good night.